In a death match between the Midwest and the West Coast, who reigns supreme as the king of burger joints? Culver's or In-N-Out? It's more of a toss-up than you might think. Culver's started as a family operation in the small town of Sauk City, Wisconsin in 1984. The mom-and-pop burger joint has since grown to nearly 1,000 locations that span 26 states. Its promise of high quality in both ingredients and service remains a priority no matter how large the company becomes.
Hi, what can I make fresh for you today?
Even though Culver's has expanded as far south as Florida and as far west as Idaho, the franchise's Wisconsin roots are evident in the ingredients it uses. You'll find many of the menu's cheese and cream-based items come from dairy farms in Wisconsin. Culver's is famous for its butter burgers, seared beef patties paired with a bun that's crowned with melted butter. Beyond that, this Midwestern-based chain is known for having a wide selection of food items on the menu outside the scope of its signature dish, including chicken and seafood options. What really sets Culver's apart from its competitors, though, is its frozen custard, which is made in-house throughout the day. Even if you're not a West Coaster, you've likely heard of In-N-Out. The burger brand has become something of a beloved staple in Californian culture, and an experience transplants and out-of-towners tend to have on their Cali bucket lists. Though both boast fresh and quality ingredients, In-N-Out predates Culver's by almost 40 years, with the first of its locations serving up drive-thru burgers back in 1948. The classic burger joint was founded and operated by husband and wife Harry and Esther Snyder, and continues to be run by their granddaughter, Lindsay Snyder. Harry is credited as the inventor of the two-way intercom system the same year In-N-Out opened, changing the fast food game forever. In-N-Out has seemingly made fans of us all, with people from all walks of life ordering from the straightforward menu, which consists of burgers, fries, and shakes. Even Gordon Ramsay, a chef who has earned 17 Michelin stars, enjoys a good In-N-Out burger.
What?
In-N-Out Burger has a menu that is very true to its name, as the company largely offers burgers with a side of fries as its sole food option. Culver's, on the other hand, showcases a menu that is rich in variety, as we previously mentioned. Popular Culver's menu items include fish and chicken sandwiches, as well as dinner plates and baskets centered on your choice of protein. Additionally, you'll find shrimp, pot roast, and pork loin on the menu, along with salads, soups, and a veggie burger. Some of the heaviest hitters in the fast food industry are franchises, but In-N-Out is proud to not be counted among them. The classic burger joint has refused to franchise in all its lifetime, but that certainly isn't for lack of offers. The In-N-Out brand is heavily desired by investors looking to expand into areas that are currently barren of the business. Would-be customers are also salivating at the thought of finally sinking their teeth into an animal-style burger. But the reality of this isn't likely to come from a franchise. Franchising occurs when a company has sold its rights for use by an independent owner, allowing for quick expansion. Culver's has taken this business direction. Though the monetary benefits are certainly there, selling the rights to a business sacrifices control of how to manage a franchise location. This is why In-N-Out has been adamant about maintaining the sole rights to its name, logo, and brand. The integrity of a brand is often worn down by lackluster franchise locations, and In-N-Out's mission of quality would be at risk if Lindsay Snyder were to sell to outside investors. If you have a taste for the superior sweet and salty flavor combo, you've probably dipped a fry or two into a milkshake. If you dine at Culver's, though, you'll have to settle for fries and custard. The Midwestern fast food chain is unique in carrying a selection of frozen custard desserts, instead of the classic milkshakes that most quick-stop menus boast. In-N-Out's menu, as bare bones as it may be, still includes a choice between vanilla, strawberry, or chocolate shakes. Frozen custard is similar to the ice cream base of a milkshake, the main difference being that it is made with the addition of egg yolks. Culver's offers fresh, made in-house frozen custard in a wide range of flavors. The sweet treat comes in shakes and malts, but can also make for a tasty sundae with the addition of toppings. A flavor of the day is another fun way the chain mixes up its dessert options. As for the Western Burger Company, the only way to mix up the basics is to order from In-N-Out's secret menu and get the Neapolitan or a side-by-side, which are combinations of the trio of flavors the brand offers. We've already touched on the limited nature of In-N-Out Burger's menu. The only side the iconic brand offers is fries, and we really don't see that changing anytime soon. Culver's, on the other hand, paints a very different picture of what your meal could look like with the side section of its menu.
More menu options mean more ways to brighten your day.
Instead of the customary fries and secondary onion rings, Culver's offers an array of dishes to pair with its butter burgers and alternative protein dishes. Of course, you can order fries or onion rings too. But interestingly enough, cheese curds are one of the restaurant's popular sides, along with pretzel bites and chili. Healthier options include broccoli, a side salad, or applesauce. Coleslaw and mashed potatoes round out the restaurant's menu. And those looking for an extra hearty side dish can order chili and cheese-topped fries. The combination of menu items at Culver's is superior to a lot of fast food spots, so every trip here has new possibilities for your taste buds.
This is so exciting.
Both Culver's and In-N-Out boast about their freshness and quality ingredients. But In-N-Out takes this to a whole new level with its beef. With 2 patty-making facilities in California and 1 in Texas, the famous burger flipping company sources its own fresh beef for delivery to stores. In-N-Out uses beef with no fillers or preservatives, and customers can be sure of the quality since the trusted brand sees out the life of the burgers from the time the beef is processed to the moment you take your first bite. While Culver's does not have its own beef processing plant, it does source its ingredients carefully. The chain obtains many ingredients from American farms, with the cheese, butter, and milk used across the menu coming from local Midwestern dairy farms. The beef also comes from family farms in the Midwest region. Culver's not only boasts its ingredient sourcing right on the kids' menu takeaway bags, but the company also shows appreciation to all the farmers who make high-quality food possible. The secret is usually in the sauce, and for several restaurants, that pretty much holds true. However, we aren't quite sure if that's the case for Culver's or In-N-Out. Both burger joints rely on burger quality and peak freshness to satisfy customers, but each also has a selection of signature sauces that are widely different from one another. Culver's go-to sauce is a creamy, cheesy sauce that has a distinct tangy taste. It's designed to pair with anything from fries and cheese curds to any of the sandwiches on the menu. In-N-Out's secret sauce is more like what you would expect from a house sauce. It can easily be compared to a Russian or Thousand Island dressing, with a combination of ketchup, mayo, and relish flavors. It naturally comes on each burger unless specified otherwise. Tastes great drenching fries and plays an even bigger role on the not-so-secret menu. It's important to note that Culver's didn't introduce a house sauce until relatively recently in 2023. Conversely, the In-N-Out menu has hardly ever changed, so the sauce is ingrained in what an In-N-Out burger has come to be known as. One stark difference between Culver's and In-N-Out actually has nothing to do with the food. The two cultures are worlds apart, with Culver's having more of a small-town feel, whereas In-N-Out has a classic beachy West Coast vibe. You don't have to bite into a burger before noticing that In-N-Out has some serious street cred and a leg up on Culver's regarding reputation. Word of mouth and pop culture has influenced Americans' hunger for a double-double. In-N-Out references have been sprinkled throughout many generations' media, which has created the cult following it has today. Remember the name drop in The Big Lebowski?
Oh, the In-N-Out burgers on Camrose.
Near the In-N-Out burger.
Those are good burgers, Walter.
Shut the up, Donnie.
Or what about when Paris Hilton made headlines when she risked a DUI for an In-N-Out burger almost 10 years later? These are just two examples of how totally different audiences have been put onto the burger joint over the years. It's kind of hard for a Midwestern small-town burger business to compete with the Dude, especially with its family-centric values.
Yeah, well, that's just like, your opinion, man.
Sorry, East Coasters. Looks like at least a plane ride might stand between you and this famous chain. Though not the household name it is on the West Coast, In-N-Out is pretty well known in areas it has yet to get anywhere close to. There doesn't appear to be much hope for those east of Texas to get their paws on an animal-style burger anytime soon either. In an interview with Forbes, Lindsay Snyder revealed she doesn't have East Coast expansion on her mind, saying, "I don't see us stretched across the whole US. Take Texas, draw a line up, and just stick to the left. That's in my lifetime." Culver's, though not found everywhere in the US just yet, is still more spread out. You can find a Culver's location in a little more than half of the states, most of them being in the Midwest and Southeast. The franchise brand shows no signs of slowing down expansion, with at least 50 new locations planned for 2024. Unlike In-N-Out, this growth should see more areas of the United States enjoying its burgers. Other than the burgers themselves, the one thing that sets a burger joint a step above the rest is its fries. They're a burger's perfect sidekick, and a good fry can go a long way in swaying a customer's decision when choosing a place to dine. For just being a bunch of fried potatoes, the fast food staple sure can take on many different distinct tastes and forms. When it comes to Culver's fries, they are crinkle cut and always fried to order. The somewhat surprising truth about In-N-Out fries is that they're kind of hated across the board. On paper, they sound great, as they are cut in-house from fresh potatoes. But patrons' love for an In-N-Out burger just doesn't translate to the fries. They're missing that Culver's crinkle cut. And while the shape difference may not be the underlying cause of people's dislike of In-N-Out fries, the shape of a French fry can change its taste. For many, the saving grace of In-N-Out fries is the fact that you can order them animal style, topped with cheese, grilled onions, and the special sauce. In typical In-N-Out fashion, the bare bones menu doesn't include children's items. While this would typically be a bummer for parents and those with little ones in tow, the smallest burger biters aren't out of luck. In-N-Out's offerings may be concise, but they already include items that are typically on a children's menu at a not-so-far-off price point. Though the cost may fluctuate from location to location, you can generally grab a small burger and fry for under $6. With family being at the forefront of Culver's brand, it only makes sense that the children's menu would be substantial. It doesn't just offer a few meals to satiate the bellies of fast-growing humans, but presents a selection of 6 different meals that picky eaters will appreciate. Every kid's meal at Culver's comes with 1 scoop of frozen custard, along with a drink, a side, and a Scoopy token. These tokens can later be exchanged for sports gear, making the price of around $7 a pretty decent value.